All right, so we're going to take what we know about exponentials and logarithms and just go a step further to actually solving them in this first video. So you see here, I've written an exponential equation on the left and a logarithmic equation on the right. And in both cases, we have an x. So a lot of times when we're solving an equation, we just want to get the x by itself. But the problem is that the x is trapped in these. The x is trapped up in the exponent here, or it's trapped inside the log here. And so we use our rewriting technique in order to get the x out, to kind of free it. So we know if we have something in exponential form, we can rewrite it in log form, where we write log, and then we're going to have the base of the argument is equal to the exponent. So, and I've used some color coding here to show what those are. So the number that's being raised to an exponent, that becomes the base of our logarithm. So this becomes log base 3. The exponent is actually going to go over to the other side of the equation. So now the x is all by itself. And then we just put our argument inside the parentheses here. So now if we want to find out what x is, we just need to calculate log base 3 of 243, which you can do on your calculator using math, alpha math. But I realize that a lot of you don't have a graphing calculator. So again, you can use the free apps that are linked on Schoology. I'll move those over into week 6 as well. So you do have some apps for both iPhone and Android, and there are some websites available so that you can go ahead and figure out what log base 3 of 243 is. The answer that you should get, stalling while I type it into my calculator. Is 5. So x equals 5 in this case. Okay, but the way we did that was by rewriting the exponential equation into a logarithm, and then we could plug that into the calculator. Same thing works the other way. If we have a logarithmic expression with the x trapped inside the log statement, we have to get that out. And the way we do that is by rewriting this in exponential form. So doing the opposite of what we did over here. So we know that we're going to have some base being raised to an exponent equal to something. Okay, and again, using the color coding, the thing that is inside the log is called the argument. And when you rewrite that, that comes out on its own. So we have an x over here. The base of the logarithm is the base of the exponential expression as well. So we're going to have 5 raised to a power. And the power that's raised to is 6. So to find x, all we have to do is type into any calculator or even Google, x equals 5 to the 6. You can literally, in Google, you can just type 5 caret 6, and that will give you your answer, which is, in this case, 15,625. That's it. So I'm going to do the ones from the worksheet as well, but that should give you a pretty good idea to get started.